Testing. 1, 2. I hope you can hear me. I got a mic right here if you guys are wondering what this is. Long time no see. Wow. It has been years since I posted a video on this channel with my face on it. This channel kind of evolved a lot over the years, which we will talk about. But first and foremost, my name is Trey, aka TGOD, and welcome if this is the first time you're ever seeing me. Welcome to the TGODTALKS podcast channel. I'm really excited about that, and obviously I'm gonna have better intros eventually in the future. Just right now, I'm trying to get back into like talking to the camera and stuff. It's been a while, and I don't know. This channel is just gonna be awesome because I feel like over here I can just talk and tell you guys the updates and really get in depth with like what's going on in my life right now and how all this even started. And that's what this episode hopefully will answer all your questions. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get into this ride. Also on this channel, I'm going to try to minimize the cuts that I do because I just want this to be real, the raw version, and like just not have a bunch of edits and stuff. So over here is going to be, I'll probably pause for a minute and think about like what I'm going to say, but I'm gonna get better at talking at the camera. Okay, it's been a while, but I guess first and foremost, if you are tuning in on this video, let's talk about this channel and like what it's evolved to. I mean, this channel started from vlogs. It started from skateboarding. I'll try to put some stuff on the screen. Like I said, I'm gonna try to minimize the edits over here, but it's the first podcast, so why not? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it started from like skating. It went from daily vlogs. Then it went to like video games. It went to music. And for those of you who don't know me, again, my name is Trey, aka T-God, which I'll talk to you guys about how I even got that nickname. But I do music. And this channel was the music channel for a little bit. And then, now it's a podcast. So the evolution of this channel is incredible. And I'm super excited to, like, really just continue to do this podcast and just grow from here. You know, we'll see what this channel turns into. And I'm excited. So if you guys want to see more of, like, the vloggy side of me and kind of see, like, you know, skateboarding, and if you guys want updates on the music and stuff like that, I'll still talk about it on this channel, but this is more or less like the podcast channel now, and I have other channels, but that is TGOD Vlogs. I do vlogs over there, so if you want to see that, link will be at the top of this description, and if you guys want to see those daily videos. I haven't posted over there in a little bit, but after this podcast, I'm going to start posting, like, rapid over there, like, back-to-back doing crazy stuff, so I'm really excited for that, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. And let's just hop into this episode. You know what I'm saying? Let's loosen up a little bit because I got a lot to say. So first and foremost, the channel, see, I'm going to be just messing up. Normally I'd cut this, but I'm going to keep it. The sound, the quality of these videos, I'm going to try to make the best that I can. Shout out to the homie Devontae, a.k.a. Devourer. He kind of hooked it up with these mics, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you more than anything. And yeah, so like I kind of have it right here if you were wondering what that is. It's a mic. The sound isn't the best, but it's not the worst either. So like I said, we're going to evolve, and I'm excited to see where this journey goes. You know, this channel is going to be just, oh man, I'm just excited to see it grow, you know. And I know you guys got my back because you guys had my back over the years for, you know, me disappearing for a few months or even a year or two, and I still come back and you guys just show mad love. So I appreciate each and every one of you just taking the time to just chill and watch these videos, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty hyped on that. So I guess now let's do like a little update because some of you probably haven't seen my face in years or even heard my voice in years. So let's hop into it and tell you what's really going on with that. I was going to do a cut, but I think I'm just going to keep this raw. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just be here and you guys see the genuine me where I'm not like hopping up to the camera and like turning it off and coming back and like, all right, let's get into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, with me, I don't know if you guys could tell, physically, I am a lot bigger than you guys have seen me last. I've been going to the gym really regularly. Basically, every day of my life, I'm going to the gym. I take a day off every week. And if you guys want to see, again, if you want to see like me going to the gym and just doing daily stuff, go subscribe to the TGOD Vlogs channel. Like I said, over there, we do amazing stuff. So if you guys like that, go over there. But basically, I've been well. I don't live at my grandparents' house anymore. Basically what happened, this is really sad, but my grandfather passed away, and I actually ended up finding him passed away downstairs in the kitchen, and it was a really, really rough time. And this is when I was filming on this channel. I was still doing vlogs, and everything was good, but the channel kind of died after that because that was a huge traumatic thing that happened for me and my family, and it kind of caused a whirlpool of just drama and just horrible things happened since then. And that was back in 2018. So it was just a really, really rough time where we kind of couldn't afford the place. And, you know, I'm trying to be careful of like what I say, but over here I'm just going to be open with you guys. I've always been open, but basically we just couldn't afford the place, and we got forced to get out of the place. And my Nana, she's still alive and well. Thank you, Jesus. She went with my aunt at the time. And me, I had the option that if I wanted to go to Georgia, for those of you who don't know, I am from where I'm at now. I'm in Vegas. I don't know why I was trying to like not say where I was, to be honest. If you guys have been following for a long time, and if you go to the TGOD vlogs, I'm sure you could see where I'm at. But anyway, yeah, so I'm from Vegas. And I lived in Georgia for a little bit. I did high school and stuff out there, so I'm pretty familiar with that area as well. Very far, but like I said, we'll get into that more in this episode. You'll learn more a bit about me, but you know, that'll be later. So basically, what it was is I just had the option if I was going to go there or am I going to stay in Vegas. So I decided to stay in Vegas because I just didn't really feel like going back to Georgia. Like at the time, it just didn't seem right. And at the time, I was young. Like, I just wanted to be around my friends. I just wanted to skate. I wanted to have a good time, and that's what I decided to do. But obviously, that came with a consequence. I became homeless. And, you know, obviously the family didn't like that and stuff, and I'm stupid. I should have literally listened to them at the time, but it's all good. We live and learn, you know. But I became homeless. I didn't have a car. I didn't have nothing. I literally had all the stuff that I had in that bedroom for what you guys have probably seen on this channel if you guys are an OG viewer. All that stuff. Like, I just put it into a storage unit and literally just had a backpack. I had a backpack and my skateboard. And I literally just skated around. I literally was hopping from homie's house to homie's house. It was just not the life. I don't know why I chose that. I really don't understand why I chose that lifestyle, because honestly, like, I kind of kick myself every day, like, to why I did that to myself, you know? But it's all good. Like I said, we live and learn. But yeah, it was a really rough time, and I just didn't film. I just wasn't motivated to get on the camera. Like, I was going through a really rough time, and, you know, I got heavy into drugs. I'm gonna be honest. I got heavy into drugs and alcohol. Now, not harsh drugs like meth and heroin and shit like that. Like, nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, you know, I was kind of popping pills, and I was smoking weed and stuff, and I was, like, you know, vaping a lot, and, like, I know all that stuff is, like, not too crazy, but honestly, for the time, it was, like, really bad. I became very skinny. I looked real sick. It was actually gross. Like, I don't know why I chose that life, but I did, you know? Like, I kind of just said, fuck it. And, you know, yeah, like, it's just, it was a rough ride, and, you know, I stuck it out, and like I said, I just gave up the YouTube. I was like, what am I doing this for? Like, I'm not getting paid. Like, you know, all this stuff isn't for the money. Like, I just want to stress that enough now. I do this because this is a true passion of mine. I love to, like, get on camera. I love to, like, make content for people. And honestly, like, even nowadays, I kind of neglect the content because I'm just focused on real life stuff. But then every time I, like, migrate back to it, I just feel, like, right again. I feel happy. I'm just like, this is what I want to do. Like, I want to make videos. I want to talk to people on camera. And, you know, I just want to encourage others that you could do this too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's super easy to turn your phone on. Like, this is what I'm filming on right now. I don't have some $1 million camera or, like, some crazy ass, like, equipment. You're literally on a brand tripod and a mic that I don't even know what brand this is, but you're connected to my iPhone. Like, this is all you need. You literally just, you don't even need all the, like, mics and stuff like that. You just literally need your phone, and you can turn the camera on, just make videos. It's super easy. Just do it, you know? Like, just live life. That's what life is about. You're supposed to live life. You're supposed to experience things that you go through, and you're supposed to better yourself than you were the day before, and just keep moving forward. And that's what I strive for, and that's what I'm always going to be. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it pushing no matter what gets thrown at me, you know? But basically, getting back to what I was saying, though, is, you know, it was just a rough time, and I never went to, like, any sober living. I never went to, you know, like, therapy. I never really did any of that stuff. I got clean by myself. I feel like this is just my belief. I believe that we don't need others to tell us what we need to do. I believe that we self-actualize, and we, as us, like a being, make our own decisions. So if you want to get sober, you can get sober. If you want to get rich, you're gonna get rich. Like the same shit that I was saying in my old videos and stuff. Like it's real. Like manifestation is a real thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I truly believe that. Like if you manifest anything, you got that, 110%. And I'm gonna tell you, like, from that time is when I stopped YouTube. But now, like, let's kind of like fast forward a little bit. Once I got clean, I started thinking about, like, yo, like, I feel like I should just go to the gym. Like, I feel like I should just start working out, because I did old videos back in the day of me, like, doing little workouts in the gym and stuff, but it wasn't really, like, serious. I was going, but not, like, consistently how I am now. And, I'm more of, like, a health a health nut now is what people say. They're like, damn, like, you're crazy, like, you go all the time. But, hey, like, it's being healthy is a real thing, like, you really want to just be healthy. It's good to be healthy, but anyway, so basically what it was is I got sober and everything was great. I stopped smoking weed, I stopped popping pills, I stopped drinking, I stopped vaping. I literally did all that shit cold turkey, and it was a really, really rough ride, just getting through it for the few months that I did. And there's a few times that I had relapsed. Relapse means that you basically go back and fuck up, you do it again. But, once I finally made that full decision of being sober and not doing anything and just cold turkey at all, and I stayed focused, I am now the best version of myself that I've ever been. I feel wonderful. This has been years and years now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm sober now. I feel great. I don't even drink beer. Like, seriously, like, you'll see me maybe have a beer every once in a while, but like, that's not full cold sober is what people say. But no, I am sober. I literally just have a beer every once in a while, but it's very rare, Vaping, that shit's way out the water. Fuck that. That shit's gross, And then, just the smoking weed and stuff like that, all that shit's gross to me. And I will never go backwards. Once I start something, I continue it all the way to the top, you know what I'm saying? And that's my thing, and it's always been my thing, and like, even when it comes to skateboarding, like, when I first started skateboarding, I was so determined to roll off that curb and roll down the driveway, and, I would fall, or I wouldn't even be able to stand on the board. But then it took me just pushing myself every day to just do that. I got real good, and that's kind of with life too, shit, just push yourself. Y'all are gonna be good, you know what I'm saying? I promise. Like, I know I kind of got deep there, but like, I'm just being honest. Like, that's kind of what happened, like, and why I stopped filming on this channel. Now, how I got to start filming again is once I became sober, I was like, you know what? I'm ready to pick up the camera again. I feel like I really want to do it, but I didn't come back to this channel. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start over. And that's when TGODTALKS came about. And honestly, that channel, I think now is about 4 years old. And yeah, like, it's been a ride. It's been awesome. Like, there'd be times on the channel where I haven't posted in like a few months, but I always go back to it pretty quickly, Like, I know a few months is crazy, but real life sucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't want to say real life sucks, but when you fall victim to that and you just only focus on real life, it low-key is horrible, and that's the thing that you don't want to get stuck in that rat race, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother mindset that I'll talk about in another episode. You know what I'm saying? But basically what it is like, I just picked up the camera. Just one day, I was chilling with the homie, and I'm not going to say the homie's name because we don't really talk anymore, which just kind of sucks, but it's all good. That'll probably be in another episode. Maybe he'll be on. I know you're probably like, what do you mean if you don't talk to him? It's not like that. There's no beef. It's just a lot of things happen, but that I can't really put on the pod because I feel like that would be kind of crazy. But anyway, basically with that being said, though, oh man, like, I just picked up the camera and we just started filming. Like, it was random, and he was like, yo, like, I low-key missed this. And when he said that, just motivated me. I was like, damn, like, he misses this. Like, low-key, I miss it too. And it just made me realize, like, I belong on a camera. Like, I belong talking and like just having fun. And then shortly after that, me and the homies, we went to SF, which was incredible. It was such an awesome time, and I honestly miss those times so much. I wish we could do it again, but it's all good now that we're like older and stuff. Like, we can make that decision, but we have to be smart now. But it was just so fun skating and like having the vlogs and the certain people that were around at that time was just incredible. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of miss that, but it's all good. You know, the time moves on, but all that stuff is, you know, in my memory bank forever. You know, I'm gonna like go back and look at videos. Like that was kind of a main reason why I started doing YouTube, is I just wanted to like look at the old videos that I was doing and like just look at old memories. Like it's so awesome to document those times, because you can never get those times back. Even if, let's just say, the videos go corrupted and let's say YouTube just stops out of nowhere one day and we can't go back and watch old videos, all of that stuff we can never get back, but it always stays in your mind. And that's what I cherish the most, that we like have such a strong mindset, and it's incredible just to see like how much we can hold in there and just keep it, you know? Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's awesome. But basically, yeah, that's kind of how TGOD Vlogs started. Like, I started going to the gym every day. I started really just motivating myself just to really get it and just start posting. I was posting every single day for like over a year. Like, it was just consistent. And then I started kind of falling off a little bit, and how that happened is I became homeless again. And I know I kind of stopped, actually. Let's bring it back a little bit. I started staying with homies after I was staying like I was like staying in the streets and stuff. Then I started staying with friends, and eventually, as the time progressed, I got myself a job and started like really stacking money, and I ended up getting a car. Then I was living in that car, and once I lived in that car for a little bit, I started stacking bread and got myself an apartment, and the rest is history. So that's pretty much kind of what happened there. I'll talk more in depth if you guys want to know like that side of it. I don't want to put everything and bore you guys to death, but you know, I just kind of like it's just like a real rough patch in my life, but I'm really excited to like share it with you guys. So if you guys want to know more, let me know in the comments if you guys like that, and we'll get more into that. But basically, kind of fast forward to where we're at now. Really is you know, I kind of stopped doing YouTube again just because real life was hitting, and I was getting really deep into my subconscious mind. I wasn't really thinking logically. Now, that doesn't mean that I was making irrational decisions, but it was more or less of me not like focusing on what I want. I was only focusing on what was getting handed to me. In other words, like, oh, I only got to focus on working. I only got to focus on paying these bills. And I know that's life, but that shouldn't be life, you know? Like, you should live life enjoying it to the best of your ability, to the fullest of your mindset potential. You should always live your life happy. Why would you live your life depressed? Ain't nobody trying to live depressed. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. My bad. I had to stop that real quick because I had to make sure it was still filming and like the mics were connected. Can you imagine if I filmed for like 15 minutes and it was just it was just off? Like, that shit would be crazy. But anyway, everything's good. So basically, with that being said, yeah, like, it's just like, I don't want to live my life falling to the system. I don't want to live my life fucking just day by day. That shit's so boring. Like, I want to live my life spontaneously. I want to just vibe. I just want to like enjoy it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole point. All this shit that we have is materialistic stuff, and that's what like sometimes I get in my mind where I'll stop doing the things that I love to do and only focus on that, and then I start like pulling myself back, and I'm like, hold on, let me reel myself back in real quick and calm down and tighten up and get back to the things that I love to do. And when I do that, it's so clearing of the mind. It feels so good, you know what I'm saying? Because as you guys could tell, obviously, I am in an apartment. Like, this is my apartment, and you know, it's expensive. It's really expensive to live life, but I don't let that discourage me. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a hustler. I'm always gonna hustle as much as I can to make money. Right now, I'm just gonna be super straightforward with you guys. I don't have a job. Like, I don't have a 9 to 5. I work for myself. And, you know, I make enough money to be able to live. And this is what I do. And when I say work for myself, I know there's going to be somebody out there like, oh, bro, what you doing? You selling drugs? Like, no, bro, it ain't like that. I promise. I literally do DoorDash and Instacart. I'll tell you guys right now, I do Spark delivery as well. I do all these delivery apps and shit like that. And like I said, I grind enough to be able to make enough money to pay for a place. Now, this isn't the best of place, but it's super nice. And if you guys want to see more of the apartment and like what it looks like now and the updates and stuff like that, go subscribe to the TGOD Vlogs channel, because I have vlogs over there plenty of vlogs over there of showing you the house and like where we're at and stuff, and what I have planned, because I have a lot of things planned. But I talk more about that over there. But I might talk about it over here too, because this is the podcast. So I don't know. I have a lot to talk about over here. I'm kind of jumbling over my words here and like changing the subjects. It's just this episode's going to be kind of all over the place just because I'm excited. You know, I'm excited to be back on camera. I'm excited to talk to you guys. And I'm really excited to have the guests here. The guest that I'm going to have on this channel, you guys are going to, oh, it's going to be so awesome. I'm so excited for it. I have another mic, which is actually in my pocket right now. But yeah, like I have another mic, so I could, it's not this big, the mic's it's a case. But basically, with that being said, I'm going to have another mic hooked up to somebody, and we're going to be talking. It's just going to be fun. Like, I'm just excited to see like how this like evolves, you know, because eventually like I'm gonna have different camera angles, we're gonna have like a whole set, like it's gonna be awesome, and I'm super excited about that. It's just obviously all that stuff comes in time, and I'm ready for it. Like I said, I'm always down to attack, like I'm always down to attack the goal. No, I don't want to say attack the goals, attack the things that I have to accomplish, if that makes sense. I guess the goals that I have to accomplish. Like, I have to just try as hard as I can and keep fighting the battles. Attack the battles, let's say that. I always attack the battles at 110%. I never go with 100%, by the way. 110%. You always want to go 10% more than 100. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, you always going to succeed. You always going to go to the top if you stay motivated. So that's what I do. I just fight as best as I can and just keep pushing, you know? And stay a hustler and just keep grinding, you know, that's what we do. So basically right now, because it's late at night, you know, and at nighttime normally I'm working, doing DoorDash and stuff like that, but I was like, you know what, fuck that. I worked all day today, I'm gonna go home and chill. It's a Wednesday right now, I'm gonna be honest, and you know, like, we're vibing, we're chilling, and I'm excited, you know, like, I'm just excited to see what life really, what's gonna happen next. Like, it's just it's so cool. But anyway, basically getting back to what I was saying though, how I got this apartment in the first place. Like I said, I ended up I was homeless in the car. I ended up getting a really good job at the time, and you know, I was just doing in the warehouses and stuff, and I was stacking paper, getting paid, you know, every week, and just stacking money, throwing it, you know, into an account. And eventually I made enough to be able to afford this place. And I got a place, and shit, like I said, the rest is history. We're just chilling. I make enough now to where I don't have to work a 9 to 5, but it kind of doing DoorDash and Instacart is basically a 9 to 5. So I don't know why I say like I'm rich, because I'm not, by all means. But eventually hope to get there. But yeah, pretty much I'm just chilling. I go with day by day, and I try to stay as positive as possible, you know? Like, life is rough, and it's the truth. But life doesn't have to be rough. Life will be how you make it. And that's the one thing that I'm always going to say on these podcasts. Like, go out there and do what you are meant to do, please. Because if you don't, like, you're just going to be stuck. And I don't want you guys to be stuck. I want you guys to be able to do what you want to do and go out there and just live your life. God put us on this earth for a reason. To enjoy it, not to stress every day. You feel me? Yeah, so basically that's kind of like the recap of pretty much everything. I kind of skipped a lot of stuff, and I kind of got off subject and shit like that because I didn't want to bore you guys to death. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm just kind of vibing, I'm cruising. I'm really excited to, like, for this journey, and I'm excited for this to really be a thing, you know? Like, I never thought in a million years that I would be sitting here in my apartment on my couch talking to a camera, to you guys. I don't want to say a camera, but talk to you guys. And like, I did all of this on my own. Like, all of this is on my own. Like, I live by myself. I don't have a significant other anymore, unfortunately, but it's all good. I live by myself. I'm staying focused. I'm doing what I can. And yeah, like I said, I'm just living life, baby. This is what we do, you know? I'm going to the gym every day, and you know, I'm cooking for myself and shit. Like, we're just vibing, right? And yeah, a lot of like crazy things have happened in these past couple of months, which I will hop on actually before this podcast ends. That's going to be the last little story that I'm going to talk about. But we'll wrap it up here because I don't want this like to go too long. I'm going to try to make the podcast longer when I have like guests and stuff like that. But this, I kind of want to just like, this was just like the intro one, right? But anyway. Yeah, I'm just excited, right? I'm just super excited that I have all this, and I worked so hard to get this, and it's just incredible. I also do want to show this real quick. Shout out to the homie Devontae. If you guys were wondering what this is actually, it's a skateboard. I was going to put it on the wall, but I don't have the, I can't put it on the wall yet. I don't have a hook, but we'll eventually put it on the wall and it'll be up there. But yeah, this is a skateboard. I'm going to take it out the plastic real quick. As you guys can tell, the pink, super fire. But it has TGOD on it. This is my pro model board. No, I am not professional. I guess I'm professional for DPG, but we'll talk about that in another episode. So I guess I am. But yeah, that happened as well, which is super cool. And we'll have a lot of these boards out soon. I'm hoping to make a lot of these boards, and as you guys can tell, we see this like a little woof. So if you guys want any of these boards, I can get a lot of these made and get that. So if you guys like this little design and stuff, let me know in the comments, and we'll make that happen. You know what I'm saying? You guys can skate my board, which is awesome. This is an 825 or 85. This is 85. But we can come in all different sizes. So if you guys like this design, let me know. It'll be up on the wall eventually soon. And yeah, a lot of that is kind of new. I guess I could say that too. I am working on merch, actually. TGOD merch. As you guys know, I am a lone wolf. So that's kind of why we went with like the tribal wolf type of vibe, which is super sick, which I'm super happy about. And so I'm thinking I'm going to do like a theme with that. Because, obviously you want to keep the themes that keep the theme that you like, right? So again, if you guys want any of that, all that stuff will be updated throughout a few of these episodes. It's going to take a little bit of time because the story that I'm going to tell you here in a minute, which will be the last story of today's video, of why that's going to be a little difficult, but it's all good. Eventually, like I said, everything happens for a reason. This is what I want to say, though. Everything happens for a reason, and if you roll with it, or you can choose to roll with it or not. I mean, it's basically that. Like, so I'm kind of rolling with what happened, and like I said, I'm happy, okay? I'm happy. I'm in a great mood, and we're just going to keep rocking, Like, you guys are always awesome, and even if these videos don't do crazy numbers, or if there's only 2 or 3 views, those 2 or 3 people, I'm making the video for you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are what's going to keep me motivated and keep me moving, right? And yeah, so I do want to say this: if you subscribe to this channel for just the music, don't even trip. I got you covered, because I am currently working on an album right now, and all of that is almost done, and you guys will know the update as soon as I obviously announce that. And once it's done and everything is cool, because this is actually like the podcast / studio room. Behind you is a bunch of these foam boards, and it's like a whole little studio setup. So I'll show you that, which is pretty cool, but obviously not in today's video because it's kind of under construction right now, but it's all good. Basically, yeah, so with that, I'm pretty excited about that, and yeah, but I guess with that being said, we can hop on. Wait, I'm getting off. If you want this board, I said, let me know in the comments below, but also if you want merch and all that other stuff and all that good stuff, let me know in the comments below, because we'll make all that happen. I feel like actually we're going to do that for the TGODTALKS channel, which is this one, and I'm going to talk about my TGOD Vlogs channel as well, and all that stuff's going to be like we're going to make merch everywhere, and it's going to be fire. I'm super excited about that. But like I said, the story that I'm about to get into is the reason why that's going to be a little difficult to do, so I guess we'll hop on that right now. Alright, so I had to make sure that everything was recording still, everything's on, so we're good. Okay, this is it's a quick story, but it's just, I don't know, I'm a little bummed that it happened, right? So I've had this apartment for a while now. I lived in Georgia for a little bit as well, and I got a car when I was out there, and I ended up driving across the country, got myself into this place, and the rest is history. But before that happened, though, I was in the car and I didn't have anywhere to go. Like, I came out here with no plan yet again. But this time I didn't want to be in the car. I had a little bit of money, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get into a place, but it's going to be a little bit. So I stayed with the homie for a little bit, and I'm not going to say what homie. He'll be in future episodes, and we'll talk about that more in depth when he's here. But basically, I stayed with him for a little bit, and I was like, I had all my stuff in the car, and I was like, I don't want all my stuff in the car. Like, I feel like this would be crazy. Like, I had a monitor in there, TV, like a little dresser. Like, I literally had a lot. And I know you're probably like, damn, how big is your car? Trust me, your boy's a beast at packing. It was packed to the roof. And I was like, you know what? I need to get a storage unit. Let me get a storage unit. So I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to throw my shit into a unit and just pay 1 month, and then that should be plenty of time to get into a spot. So I did so. I got into a little baby storage unit. It was a nice area, and I put my stuff in the unit, and everything was cool, right? At least that's what I thought. And 3 weeks came by, and I was like, okay, so I have one more week until this rent is due at this storage unit, but if I leave before it happens, we'll be good. Everything will be fine. And yeah, no, that's not the case. So basically, 3 weeks, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get some of my stuff. Because I was like, I had enough money. I had actually just got this place, actually. Let me say that. I got this place. And with that being said, I was like, I'm going to go get my stuff and start putting it into the apartment. So I went back to my unit, and I seen that my lock was broken. And I was like, yo, that's not cool at all. So I checked, and all of my stuff was gone. Literally everything that I have ever owned that you've seen in these videos, or like not these videos, but the old videos. If you've seen like stuff in my room and like all that furniture and stuff, that was like years later. I like a few years ago and stuff. All that stuff was gone. Like we donated it all and stuff like that. But just like old sentimental stuff that I had, right? Like really sentimental, like, and I'm talking like ashes and like really sentimental. And I know you're probably like, why would you put that into a storage unit? Well, I put it into a storage unit because I'd rather it be there safe, is what I thought, than in a car. But I kind of kicking myself there a little bit. I was able to keep some of the ashes of my pop, so rest in peace. He is in a necklace, and the necklace is out there now. But anyway, I'm just happy that I was able to keep that. My grandmother's ashes, those were gone. Just a lot. A lot was gone. And that's what I'm really bummed about. But at the end of the day, I know this is going to sound really crazy to say, but a lot of that stuff was materialistic stuff. I know the ashes isn't. Not that part. I'm bummed about that part. But all the other stuff, like the TVs, the monitors, my video games, the dressers. I had like a desk in there, a bunch of clothes. Like I literally barely have clothes now. A lot of shoes, goodness, you name it. I had a lot of stuff in this unit, and yeah, it was all gone. Like a bunch of plushies that I had, like Minecraft stuff, and like Pikachu's, and like just a bunch of stuff like that. Like I had just reunited with a lot of my older stuff, because when I had moved to Georgia originally, I had left a lot of my stuff here with a family friend, and it was in their garage. So I guess realistically, I wasn't really too attached to it because I had left a lot of that stuff. But it kind of sucks because a lot of that stuff was like anime stuff that I had like collected over the years, like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Naruto cards, and like the whole freaking series on DVD, and like just it was expensive. Like I said, these people who hit this unit made hella money, guaranteed, because there was just a lot, and I was super bummed about it, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, a lot of that stuff is materialistic stuff, and you can replace it, but a lot of it was sentimental as well, because a lot of stuff that I had, like old notes and stuff from homies back in the day that I had, and like, little pictures we used to draw, and like, just sentimental stuff like that, like old t-shirts that I wore in middle school and like elementary school and stuff like that, and like, old memories like that. You want to hold on to that stuff, and unfortunately it's all gone now. But at the end of the day, like I said earlier in today's episode, all that stuff will live in my mind forever, and nobody can take that from me, So that's what I look at and how I look at it, and honestly, I'm pretty happy about it, Like, it's all good. All that stuff, at least now, I can start over, right? Like, I don't have to have so many things to live my life, because I had way too much stuff for one person. And honestly, I know this is going to sound kind of crazy. It took me a minute to say this, because this happened a few months ago, but honestly, like, I'm kind of thankful that it happened, because now I can start over and, upgrade my gaming system and upgrade stuff. Because, I had a PS4 at the time, and, but I miss it, though, because I don't have any video games anymore. I don't have literally anything. Like I said, I own, like, 6 shirts now. I have a few pairs of underwear and socks, like, so it sucks. It really does suck. I have some hoodies that I was able to keep with me, but, yeah, if you guys seen the apartment, it's literally empty. But, hey, I'm okay with it, because at the end of the day, everything is materialistic, and it could be replaced. So I'm all right with it. I'm not all right with it, but I guess I have no choice to be all right with it. Like, what am I going to do? Try to find them? Like, that's impossible. So, But update with that, basically I had insurance on the unit, of course. This is more of the adult stuff. But, you know, you had the insurance on it, and the insurance paid me. I used that money to get into here as well. So that was kind of like a whole little situation that happened. But at the end of the day, I kind of look at it as I lost all my stuff to get that money to get into here. Because I was homeless, living on the homie's floor, and I didn't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, everything I feel like happened for a reason. It's what I said earlier in this episode. Everything happens for a reason. So I wasn't really too bummed about it. I was kind of okay with it. So, yeah, I guess the rest was history. And now I'm just kind of starting over and just trying to stay positive. Like I said, life will throw you curveballs. But you got to make the decision if you're going to catch those curveballs or let them hit you. So I always catch them and throw them back. Boom. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I love you guys so much. I don't want to bore you to death. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. This one was kind of, like I said, it was a little faster. I'm going to try to make them a little longer, more in depth. That's kind of like an update with everything that happened with me. You know, I'm kind of vibing now. Everything is good. My car is all right. Kinda. I know you guys are like, what do you mean, kinda? I know that. I'm gonna save that for another episode. I got into a car accident. Wasn't my fault, but I can't really talk about it right now because it's like an ongoing investigation right now. But I'm okay. The car is okay. It doesn't look okay, but it's all right. Trust me. And there was no casualties or anything like that. But like I said, I can't really get too in depth with that until it's over. So it might be a few episodes until you guys hear about that. But it's all good. Just know that the car is chilling. I'm chilling. And we good. Right now we dealing with the insurance claims and shit like that. It's taking a lot. But it's all good. We're vibing and we're chilling. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your day if you watch this. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. I love you guys so much. Like, this has been incredible to be able to make this video, and I had been putting this off for so long, and I'm super excited and super happy that I was able to just sit here and just make this happen, you know? Getting a little choked up, like, seriously. I was going to try to play that off like, oh, I got to clear my throat. No, I'm getting a little choked up, okay? I'm emotional. This is fire. This is awesome. I'm super happy that I was able to do this, but if you guys enjoyed this video, please, please, please share it with your friends, share it with your family. This is going to be a real fun podcast. I know this one's kind of boring because I'm just sitting here talking, but we're going to have conversations and like a lot of stuff is going to happen on this podcast. Like, I promise you, like, if you trust me, please, please, please stick around because I promise you will not be disappointed. The next episode that you're going to see, literally episode 2, I'm going to have a guest on this and it's going to be fun as hell. Like, I'm already like, we're already planning it. Like, it's going to happen like probably this week. Like, I'm going to try to pump these out like quick. But seriously, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this, and yeah, I'm just really excited to see where these go, and yeah, I'm just I'm really giddy. So if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next podcast. See you guys in the next episode. And if you guys want to know more on my music and, you know, more of my daily life and like what I'm doing in the gym, and like if you guys want gym advice and, you know, how to do certain lifts and stuff like that, all that stuff will be over on my TGOD Vlogs channel. So go over there and check that out as well. That'll be at the top of the description. And thank you guys. Seriously, I love you guys so much. And I don't even want to end the video. I just want to like chill. I just want to like just sit here like. You feel me? Like, let's just chill for a minute. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.